Here's everything you need to know about Blackjack. These are the rules. Let's begin. Blackjack is played against the dealer. Before we start, let's talk card values. Numbered cards retain their face value. Face cards are worth 10 points each, while aces can count either 1 point or 11 points, depending on what the player needs. The objective of the game is to take cards as close as possible to 21, but not exceeding this value to beat the dealer's cards. You have an option to get your win once the total of your hand is 21, receiving an even payment for your bet. Or you can also opt to fight for the 1.5 payment until the dealer's hand is revealed to receive your win. Once your cards reveal that you have Blackjack, you can opt to have an even payment. Or you also have the option to wait for the dealer's hand to be revealed before claiming your win. And here are the game hand gestures. Now let's play. Here's a sample play of the game. Both the dealer and the player are dealt with cards with a value of 10. The player receives another card, making the value of his hand 15. The player chooses to hit, which means receive another card. If the total of your hand exceeds 21, you have a bust and immediately lose. The dealer initially deals one card face up to each player, deals a card for himself, and then deals the second card to each player. The player's turn. You then have an opportunity to draw extra cards and improve your total. Remember, the goal is to have your hand add up as close to 21 as possible without exceeding. You must decide whether to stand or hit. Ask for another card. If your total goes over 21, your hand is known as a bust and you lose. The dealer then turns to the next player. The dealer's turn. When all players stand or bust at a certain number, the dealer reveals his cards. However, getting a total of 21 doesn't mean an automatic win for the player. If the player scores 21 but has 3 cards, and the dealer has a blackjack, the house still wins. If the dealer has a natural 21 blackjack with his 2 cards, he wins and all players lose, except players who also have a blackjack, in which case it is a push. The bet is returned to the player. When the dealer draws an ace and the following card or cards drawn total to 7 or 17. This makes it a soft 17. The dealer must then announce 7 or 17 and must hit another card until the hand stays or busts. Now let's talk about insurance bets. In the instant that the dealer draws an ace, you have the option to place an insurance bet and get double payment for it once the dealer gets a blackjack. The minimum value for insurance is 25 pesos, and the maximum amount you can put down is half of the total number of bets. If the house gets blackjack, insurance will be paid double. And if the house does not get blackjack, the banker collects the insurance and the game pushes through. Now let's move on to double down bets. Double down in blackjack is when you double your original wager after receiving your initial 2 cards. The player doubles his original bet and is dealt with only 1 additional card, and the play continues. The house deals his cards, and his hand is a bust. The player gets paid even for his double bet. You also have the option to split cards with blackjack. If you have 2 same value cards, for example, 8 to 8, it doubles your chances of winning. In the event of receiving a pair, you have the option of splitting them into 2 hands. You can also place a pair bet against the dealer before he draws the second card for the split card. The dealer then deals the player 2 more cards, 1 for each hand. Come join us on the casino floor to try it out. Those are the basics of blackjack.